Hi everyone, Monster Cheese here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to delete your techniques in Monster Rancher 2. So, tech deletion is a huge part of competitive play, and it helps a lot more builds become viable. Example right here, I'll show you this guy's build right here. So we have Jeff Suezos, my intelligence Suezo, and if we have a look over at his techs, we will see that he has a power basic tech. Now, this move is going to be doing nothing for him in a competitive setting. It's not going to do any damage, and it might do a small amount of withering, but it's just going to actively hurt him if he uses it, so I want to get rid of it. So, how do we delete text? We're going to use this program called Cheat Engine right here, and I'll include a link to it and the Cheat Engine Monster Rancher 2 cheat table in the description. But before we even mess with that, we need to go in battle and make sure that we have the text that we want to delete not be our active text. The reason this is because, say, if we had Tail Assault active in slot 1 and then we delete it, we get rid of it, but we're not going to be able to access any of our other moves in that slot. And I want to be able to use Lick on this build. Or no, not Lick, Kiss, excuse me. So we're going to go ahead and load him into a tournament real quick. Let these guys do their thing, and then go ahead and go into battle. Yes, you want to give control to your monster. And then, as you see, we have Tail Assault active, so let me go ahead and change that real quick. So Kiss is now active, and I'm going to give up. You do not necessarily need to give up, but however, this build is complete, and if I won the tournament, he would gain stats, and that would put him over the stat cap. A lot of us run a 3,500 stat cap in the Discord. We call that the 4-stat meta, and it's the most popular one. So now, as I said, because we don't want to raise stats, we're going to go ahead and drop out. Now, this is going to affect our fame, so if you decide to do this at the end of building your monster, you're going to have to give it star prunes to be able to get its fame back up. As you see, we had 100 fame, brought us down to 93. That's fine, that's the weak of star prunes. No problem, some powder. Get him back into shape. Yeah, that's too bad, but I think Jeff Suez did a good job. Encourage it, yes. Alright, so he's pleased. Go ahead and feed him some tablets, so any stress that he might have had will be eliminated. Alright, so now, we want to get rid of Tail Assault. We know it's not the active tech now, so let's go ahead and load Cheat Engine, or connect our emulator to Cheat Engine. So, what you're going to want to do now is you're going to want to hit this flashing button up here, and you're going to go ahead and connect your emulator to Cheat Engine. So I'm using PSX version 1.13. I'm going to open that and keep the current address list code list. Hit yes. And then you can see the values from the game have populated the list. So the section that we're going to want to look at right now is going to be, is going to be this part down here, the close range, mid-range, medium-long range, and then long range. So close range is slot 1, medium range, or mid-range is slot 2, medium-long range is slot 3, long range is slot 4. Tail Assault is in slot 1, so we're going to have to look at close range. And as you can see, some of these values are a 1 over here. So close range 2, value of 1, close range 3, value of 0, close range 4, value of 1. These ranges that have a value of 1 are text that we have unlocked. And usually up here at the top, the basic texts are most of the time going to be in like close range 2 and then mid-range 2. It's also dependent on like where the starting tech is, but Suezo just has starting techs in slots 1 and 2, so his starting techs are going to be in close range 2 and then mid-range 2. There's going to be a little bit probably of trial and error trying to figure out where techs are exactly. What I usually do is I use Legend Cup, has a tech page for every monster, and the order of how the techs show up on that tech page usually correlates with where they are on the cheat table engine. So I'll go ahead and link Legend Cup, the tech page and the Legend Cup in the description below too. But to get rid of Tail Assault, all we gotta go do is go to close range 2, hit this value, hit 0. We'll go ahead and back out, reload his little profile here, and boom, it's gone. Now, before you submit your monster to a tournament, go and check this. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Jeff in the freezer, and then we're going to go into 2-player mode, and we're going to check and see if his techs were deleted. Alright, I'm going to go to File, we're going to save data. We'll go ahead and save this. Alright. We'll go back to the start menu. Let me see if I can speed this up a little bit. So yeah, 1-player versus 2-player. I mean, you could go back to a tournament in-game, but this is just going to be faster. I'll just load Jeff in both slots. Go ahead and start. Alright, as you can see, my little cursor is down here. We got Kiss. I'm trying to change it. I can't change it. We successfully deleted the tech. It's very simple. It's very fast once you get used to how to do it. As I said, tech deletion is a really important part of competitive play. I do not know if we're going to be able to delete techs in the newest version of the game that's coming out in a couple of days. I'm going to say no, but I'm definitely going to look with Cheat Engine to see if we're going to be able to, if the game doesn't have some sort of like anti-piracy block on it, or anti-cheat device block on it. But yeah, that's it. I hope this helped, and happy ranching, and if you're interested in competitive play, I hope to see your monsters soon. Have a good day, everybody.